Okay, hi everybody, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, for the foreseeable future, I will just be doing general card readings for the channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so now let's get into your reading. Okay, Aquarius, hi. Welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. I shuffled all of these cards already, but I'm just doing a quick once over again, just to show you that it's shuffled. Also, I guess I just like shuffling, but at the same time, I need to, what do you call it? Be aware of the limited amount of time regarding the current technologies I'm dealing with at the moment. But these are already shuffled, and I already shuffled these, and yeah. Okay, so we're going to now dive into your general card reading, Aquarius, for the time frame of, oh, you'll notice I increased the general card reading by another row of cards, because I said I was looking at my stuff and everything, and I said, yeah, I think I can do just at least one more, and it'll still fall within a time frame so that I can actually be able to do it. So this is me pushing the envelope within reason. Okay, yeah, so Aquarius, this is a general card reading for you for the time frame of May the 19th to June the 13th of 2025. Let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, Three of Swords. I sense that you just got something of disappointing news, but you're not actually letting it rile you up or spin you into a spiral of sorts. It's just a disappointing news regarding something that you were hoping for, waiting for, but you feel, what I'm sensing is, you feel a turn. You feel like you still have more options. It may be a no answer on an endeavor or a step or a part of a puzzle. Like you're building a puzzle and you took one piece, you thought it was going to fit, but it didn't fit. But you still have some more puzzle pieces to consider. You know what I mean? It's that type of feeling that's coming across right now with the Three of Swords. So don't lose heart. What's coming through in this is that there is better coming up shortly, is what I'm hearing. I don't feel like it's like a long way away. I feel like it's still in the current time frame, especially in the time frame of this reading. So take heart. If you had a disappointing interaction or some job or some relationship or something that did not go the way you had hoped, there's better coming right around the corner for you. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the Two of Cups, you're kind of like keeping your mindset together. Okay, you're not allowing yourself to, like I said, spin into a cycle. You're reminding yourself of the quality person that you are, of what you can bring to the table, of your identity. You're not allowing this negative understanding to kind of like make you second guess yourself and overthink or in stuff like that is what I'm hearing. You're keeping the focus on that crown, understanding that, okay, that was a no, moving on. Okay, further clarification, the universe said take this card right here. Okay, great. Yeah, see, the Ace of Swords. There's going to be victory after this. Don't worry. Okay, and I know it's easy to say, don't worry, because sometimes we go through the feelings, we go through the emotions, we go through the thoughts, but this is you winning the war. This is you getting clarity to a situation. This is you pressing on, making a great strategy towards further establishing yourself, further increasing yourself in whatever capacity that you're currently involved in. Okay, you're going to get to a better place, and I sense it's within the time frame of this reading. It's in the short order. Okay, the Ace of Swords is that victory sword. Is the universe like, hey, we are fighting on your behalf. We have won the war. We're clearing the path. Don't worry. We're going to be going ahead like right now. Okay. And I sense that right now, again, is right around the corner. So again, don't lose heart with a simple no. Okay. Focus on reminding yourself who you are, the reason why you're pursuing whatever it is you're pursuing, the reason why you're being patient with whatever you're being patient about, and understand that your efforts are not going to go in vain. You're going to further create this plan of action, and it's going to be victorious, and the universe is helping you with that. Okay? So don't worry about that at all, Aquarius. Let's see what else is happening at the time frame of the reading. Yeah, look, see, we have the Knight of Wands. So Aquarius, you will be discovering new pastures. You'll be discovering a new way of pursuing something, addressing something. This going through the brush, as it were, pacing yourself, figuring things out, getting accustomed to certain things. People and people and places and stuff like that also gravitating to you, greeting, getting to know you. This is discovering which you would decide or are intended to be involved in. You have a purpose, but you're like laying out the land, as it were. Okay. You're not taking anything for granted. You're not rushing the situation. You know, you have a mature vibe about you. You know that sometimes you get to go fast. Sometimes you have to hold on a moment and think about it. And sometimes you have to pace yourself. You have to just figure things out step by step as you go. Okay? But this is someone who also has their purpose in mind. So it's not like you're veering off course or anything. You're figuring out a plan of action to get to where you want to go. Okay? But you have to consider your environment, the external energies, the external people, as they kind of interact with your endeavors. Okay? So that's also the advice for you. Okay? If you haven't, well, I sense you were intending to move forward with that plan of action, and being very clear what you want, but it's like, this is the advice saying, take it one step at a time, pace yourself, don't overburden yourself, don't stretch yourself too thin. Just consider the dynamics before you, make those rational choices on what is the most promising next step, and be patient in those next steps. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, look at that. The Page of Swords. This is you learning as you go. This is you have the quality, you know you have the talent, okay? But it's like you're figuring things out still. You're learning through the motions. That's what's happening here. Like you're holding that Ace of Swords there as well. It's just reiterating it to a certain extent, whereby not only are you discovering with the Knight of Wands, exploring, adventuring in sorts, just figuring out how this new path is going to go, you're also taking in all of that data with the Page of Swords. You're putting it all into an analysis mode. Okay, you're getting ready to then venture forth. When you feel like you have an understanding of this course correction or this kind of change that needed to be made or whatever have you, because of the no answer in some capacity. Okay, and as you're figuring things out, you're going to make that plan of action with the Page of Swords as you explore, as you readjust with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's why I said take it one step at a time in certain respects. Get the lay of the land together, and make that decisive action. Listen exactly with the Page of Swords. Listen to yourself. Listen to the advice that you may have around you as it relates to what you're pursuing. You know what I mean? And you'll be just fine. It's a building process on this. Universe said take this card, this card, this card, no, this card, great. Yeah, the Hermit energy is also saying, remember the wisdom, okay? Pull on that wisdom from the past and what you've experienced, and notice that you've come quite far. Like the answers of no and stuff like that does not trip you up anymore like that, okay? It doesn't cause you to go into a tizzy. It really further, it still hurts in certain ways, yeah, but it also gives you that that inadvertent belief where you're taking and you're transforming it, you're transmuting the negative into a positive to propel you forward. Okay, it's the Hermit energy is they keep that light, the star inside there, keep that light shining. Involve the wisdom that has brought you to this place and allow it to play a part in your reasonings and in the new kind of shifts that need to be made. Okay, in this you're not making any like, you're not duplicating mistakes or anything like that. You're not duplicating aspects of hope, is what I'm hearing. You're not going to waste your patience on things that, you know what, past experiences said X, Y, and Z. I'm not even going to give that a second chance. I'm moving on. You understand? You'll know where to put your strengths, where the most fortuitous plausibility of gain will happen. Okay? So you're combining your intelligence, your wisdom, and you're just figuring out this new dynamic or direction that you're currently in pursuit of. Okay? Because certain things have to shift just a little of sorts because of the no answer in some capacity, but it doesn't mean the whole puzzle is destroyed. You know what I mean? That's just one piece of the puzzle. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time to find which piece actually fits in that space. Yeah, see, the Death card, major arcana, especially with what's happening here. It's very methodical, it's very driven. Okay, you're going to find how to make things happen, and once you get that plan and that next change, as it were, or that adjustment, then you'll be moving further into that next course. Okay, this is like that setup, that, you know what I mean. And the Death energy is going to say, okay, good, we got the answer, because you're going to get the answer. Okay, you're going to get the opportunity, you're going to get the vision course corrected, and then take those next steps, and you are going to be afforded that next change. Okay, the Death card coming in saying the old life dying away, the new life coming in. Okay, your efforts are not going to go in vain. You'll be able to wake up in this brand new way of being again. You'll be transformed again. Your environment will be transformed again. The way you see life will be transformed again. Things, especially physically in your world, will be changing, and you'll have more options on which to help further climb you forward. Okay, with every puzzle piece, as it were, I'll use that analogy again. The layout is changed. You know, the puzzle can't be the same again once another puzzle piece is placed in. It's changed again, getting closer to that all-encompassing victory of sorts. Okay, so don't worry, your efforts are not going to go in vain. You are going to have this particular victory, or the next puzzle piece to the victory, which is going to then propel you forward. And I sense it's going to propel you in a way where you can then further start. I sense a certain level of monetary gain as well, where you're going to further start be able to lay a foundation that you want, because you want to build further on that, is what I'm sensing. And I'm sensing a strong magnetic energy from the Death card too. It is incredibly strong. There's almost like an unspoken drive. Like, you present yourself a lot calm on the surface with many people, and some people may even look at you in certain aspects thinking that you're defeated, but you're really not. I'm seeing a glow in the skull's eyes right here. I mean, you don't actually see it on the screen. I don't even think it's probably on the on the card. My eyes see things, and that's just how it's looking to me. It's like a white pupil type glow of sorts. And it is this drive within you that allows you to find that will and that course to rise up and to continue in spite of the challenges, because you know you can feel that victory coming upon you, and it's very close. I sense 2-3 weeks in the time frame of this reading, there will be that next piece that you've been wanting, needing, and it will be presenting itself. Further clarification. Yes, oh my gosh. I said I felt monetary gain. I felt that being able to move forward and pursue. And look, we have the clarification, the 8 of Pentacles. This is you, because you had to put certain things, in the archives, as it were, waiting on. But then that opportunity allowing you to then build again in that regard. It's going to allow you those options, and I spoke about it, those options, to bring them forth, refine them, because you know your quality, you know your vision, you know your worth. It is It is big. It is something worthwhile. It is something that brings you joy and peace and happiness. You enjoy, like it doesn't feel like work to you. You know, you'll get to now finally engage in those aspirations one at a time if you'd like, okay, and focus on it to really build your success in whatever way that means for you. Okay, universe said take this card, take this card, take this card. No, this card, great. Oh, 2 cards. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this, the Death card, the 8 of Pentacles, and like I said, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the World. So this right here, when it opens up, this brand new way of being, this opportunity, it's gonna come. And then look, the World card. You get to step into your victory, that entire change. Remember I told you your life changing entirely, okay? Shifting, getting, moving forward again, okay? Some of you, it'll be a travel opportunity, a relocation opportunity. Some of you, this is relocation from a place of work or position into a higher level of position, or a new place of career, or whatever have you like that. Could be a new collaboration and invite into a new paradigm shift of success in your life, and you're mature with the world that you've survived. You've also shown the universe that yes, you are ready, you are capable, you are driven, you're not going to give up, you can overcome. This is the acknowledgement of your power and your strength, and you are going to get into the 9 of Pentacles, where that investment further climbs, and you finally get to move forward with those visions and those talents of yours, okay? And this is you being able to invest further into yourself, further into your loved ones, your freedom of travel, of prosperity, of health. And I said I felt a lot of monetary gain coming in. This is like further showing it in umpteen ways. But you are going to be able to be free, is what I'm hearing, in the best possible way. In fact, your life looks like it's going to blow up in the best possible way, and it's not too much longer now on so many levels. It's like the next piece of the puzzle you're ready for. That piece with the no, it was not right for you, clearly, because there was something better. Okay, just take a little bit of patience, and I think a lot of this is developing, happening in this new in this time frame of this reading. Some of you around here, you're waiting on the week, this week right now coming up. You're waiting on some other possibilities, like you already had other puzzle pieces to consider, and yeah, something is gonna fit in the grand scheme of things very soon for you. So keep up with the advice that was already given in your perseverance. Okay, because yeah, there's a lot coming your way, a lot of great change to get moving even further again. Yeah, look, see the Hierophant. Of course, this is you signing the contract. This is you getting together with those collaborative efforts of people or a situation or that partnership or something, being cooperative with the grouping, or like I said, entering into a new paradigm shift, a new way of being. This is checking the contract, signing the dotted line. It is that yes answer. You understand what's happening? It's that yes. You finally get to move forward. And look, the Ace of Cups. Everything that you need, every good thing that you need for the next stage that you're headed into, it's going to be there for you. Your heart is going to be quite comforted. You'll be lifted up. You'll have, like, a lot of your stress will just evaporate, is what I'm hearing. And finally, you'll feel like, wow, the universe is really smiling on me, and I'm finally moving forward. I'm finally getting those dreams coming to life. And the universe said, take this card, take this card, take this card, take this card. No, this card. Wow. Yeah, look at that. The Six of Cups, dreams and wonders coming through. Some of you building on some quality friendship that's going to be coming about as well. And some of you, I sense this is like that childhood bliss coming back up into your life, even into adulthood. If you haven't had a certain sense of victory and happiness in a very, very long time, many years for a lot of you, it's coming into being. It's going to feel like a dream, okay, in this victory, and rightly so, because of what you've had to endure. But yeah, this is not going to be a dream. It's going to be reality. Okay, it's going to be reality. So let us get into your what do you call it? Your extended. How much time I have left? Oh my gosh, I have like less than 10 minutes or so. So let's try to get through this, Aquarius. And with the extended, of course, they're over the 2 pillars right there, so you could always rewind back. Also, before I forget, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really does help. But also, I have a Patreon. All the information is there in the description. That is literally one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. I have a tier there, which is $3, and even it's like that, that's what, like, that would be great, you know. But there's another tier there for $9, I think $9.99. Okay, if you want to be more of splurging, that would also be great too. But at the very least, please consider becoming a Patreon member. There's a $3 tier there. It would definitely go a long way in helping to develop the channel and all of the great things I literally would love to do. So thank you for considering. Please share the channel. Please comment. I haven't seen many people's comments. Like, I see I have subscriberships, but it's like no one's saying anything. I'd like to know, like, is the reading helping you? Is it giving you confidence? Is it giving you guidance? Like, just, you know, let me know. Let me know if this is helping. Okay. But yeah, let's get back into it. So this is your extended, and let's see what's happening here. Yeah, see, look, the star energy. See, with what was going on here, it's like, don't give up, because those dreams are going to come to reality. The star card is one of those major wish fulfillment cards, okay? It's also that rejuvenation card, okay, where you felt like the life has been taken out of you in certain respects. It's coming back in. You're being transformed again, okay? And this is that miracle type wish, so whereby those hopes and those dreams, which almost seems so far-fetched, okay, in certain respects, it's going to come into reality to manifest into your physical world. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The magic. We have the magician energy. Like I said, the impossible, it's gonna come. But even in magic, it takes time to put things together, to weave things together, to consider how much of your efforts or your time or even the type of energies you may place into something. You have all of the talent. You already know that. You have all the experience, all the talent, all that is necessary, okay? But it's the focus. It is the drive to use those tools in which to create the opportunity, despite the setbacks, to create the opportunity so that the universe can now take what you put together and manifest it. Further clarification. Yes, the 7 of Wands, not allowing naysayers to hold you back. This is you keeping the vision, keeping yourself very clear, confidence in yourself. Some of you have some people who definitely are supporting you, but then you have a lot of things that are perhaps trying to make you doubt yourself. Okay, with the 7 of Wands, there are some people who may say, oh, you probably should give up on that vision or that dream or whatever, or maybe be more this way because this clearly isn't working out, whatever. And it's like you're holding your ground to keep yourself. You're reminding yourself your quality, who you are. We spoke about that with the 2 of Cups there. And it's coming even more so that you're saying to these people with the 7 of Wands, I hear you, I understand you, but I'm not giving up. I am focused on this. I will gain with the wisdom and knowledge from everybody who is involved, and I will make the best decision for myself to move forward. I have faith in myself. I have a vision. I have a goal. I have a drive, and I'm believing. You could feel it coming through. They may not see it. They don't have to see it. You have to see it. And that is something that you're focused on, committed to. And the universe is definitely going to complement that energy and that belief, okay? Sometimes these things take time. Sometimes, like I told you with the puzzle, there's different pieces, okay? Some pieces won't fit, and then you have to go back to the pile and try a different piece, okay? But the puzzle is being built, you know? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the 2 of Swords. Right along here. Oh my goodness. Logic is not always like the best answer per se as you're figuring through things out, especially around here, okay? But you're trusting your intuition, the guidance of the spirit of the universe in yourself, and going with that particular flow, with these sands, where the wind is going, you're going to go and trust your wisdom, your talents, your experience. You're going to trust that instead of just going with what other people might try to like, get in your mind. That's why you're on this journey of pacing yourself, discovering, figuring things out, hearing things out, learning from the wisdom, using the wisdom in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. And over here, if we go back over here with the Page of Swords right here, not just having logic itself just be the only reliant. This whole line here is saying there's logic, there's wisdom, there's experience, discovery, there's questioning, there's a level of kind of knowing the environment and curtailing it or moving in a way where it suits you. You understand? So it's more than just the logic. Okay, you're allowing all of those other aspects to come into place so you can make the best decision. Look, the Lovers. Some of you, this touches a little bit on that relationship. I said it's more business side of things, but if relationship in certain respects is involved, it's a type of you trying to kind of figure out if you want to continue or give your energies to this relationship, or should you further focus on what you need to further build your life up in certain respects if the relationship is not complementing. Okay, that's just for some of your relationships. I do sense this is more so for business relationship. Okay, and when it comes to the love affair of yourself towards your career path, your stability in life and stuff like that, you are aiming to choose what you truly love doing, what you truly, we spoke about that over here especially. It's like, if you're going to live a life, you don't want to waste time on something that's just stealing your soul away, is what I'm hearing. You want to love waking up in the morning, okay? And that is your pursuit. That is part of this intuitive notion and how you're going to go about making your decisions. Further clarification, the Hermit energy, you're keeping that, again, using that wisdom, again, right around here, especially, I said that, using your wisdom, the experience, the time that you've gone through. It's like, do you want to use your time to continue doing things that are outside of your, like, would you believe you were born to do? You know what I mean? It's like, that's a wasted life in certain respects. You want to bring your dreams to reality, and that's what the universe is helping you to do. That dark night of the soul of sorts, it's like really allowing you to feel what you've come from and where you want to get out of a certain place. And you're keeping that vision alive with this star card right there, just gleaming through your heart. Keeping the vision alive, just gleaming through your heart, okay? The star card's already shown itself. It is, over these two pillars right, it is telling you, yes, it is possible, okay? Sometimes it takes a bit more of an effort, more patience, like we said, but it is possible. And it's telling you not to give up, okay? So let's continue on, and we have over here, see, and this flows absolutely tremendously with the reading, especially with these two pillars right here. This is you getting out of that situation, moving forward, finally getting out of turbulent waters with the Six of Swords, moving forward, right on these two pillars right here, finally getting to the destination that you want to, that next stage, okay? Further clarification, yes, the Three of Cups, this is the celebratory energy. This is, yes, we finally made it, or you finally made it, depending if you're collaborative or depending if you're independent, whatever the situation is, but it's something to celebrate, especially with the signing of the contracts and getting that more freedom and finally moving forward with your life in the next phase of things. And it's just blissful. It's like, wow, this is actually happening. You did not give up. You used certain aspects of what was ailing you against itself and like strapped those crows right here. It's like, you know what, you crows, I'm going to use you more efficiently, and they're going to be pulling the boat, as it were, and getting out of turbulent waters, using your resources and time and patience that best suits you to move forward. Thinking outside the box is what I'm hearing as well in certain respects. Being vigilant to be authentically you, given the circumstances, and what I'm hearing, the investment or the interview, okay? And you're appreciated for that, and you're just getting out of an area Okay, this is like the Six of Swords is moving from an area that really stressed you into going towards something that's going to be more calming and more uplifting. And the Three of Cups is just further emphasizing that, yeah, you're going to have something to celebrate very soon. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Now you'll get to have that stability that we spoke about. You'll get to have that ability to say, the ability to further establish that mindset of who you are, okay? But just you're still keeping a level of reason, okay? That and the reason may make sense to you in your unique dynamic, okay? But you'll be very appreciative of someone who's confident, someone who is going to be established, because you are going to be established, stable, okay? Someone who, when you speak, there's a reason and purpose. You're going to be very it's going to be very respected. You're growing into someone of note, okay? Because you know how important it is. You know, like the time, the energy it takes in which to move forward with something that's unique, of quality, of worth, that kind of like demands this level of focus and dedication, okay? Because you're not going to be wasting energy haphazardly or anything like that. People are going to also respect you for that. You're setting up for something very big as this comes through right here, okay? It's like the next stepping stone of it. And you're not going to be laissez-faire with the opportunity. You're not going to be laissez-faire with your time or your calendar or your finances or the people who are involved. You're going to know the precious gift this opportunity is, and you're going to really nurture it. You understand? This was coming through with the Four of Pentacles. You're really going to, when this opportunity finally it's gonna come in, you're gonna make the absolute most of it. Let's see the crystal card. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time. The crystal card is Angelite. Accepting of situations that can't be changed is extremely difficult. It may be a death or a change in a relationship. Angelite, when used with meditation, helps connect to the true meaning of acceptance. All things happen for a reason. Only the universe knows why. Oh my gosh. See, everything we said, especially around here, get this. And it's simply said, everything I just said. Angel message coming through, and we have in the near future. Exactly right. I told you in the time frame this reading, it really does feel like this is literally around the corner. 2-3 weeks. So much things are going to be. That no answer over here, that's just a blip, okay? You're going into something much more prominent, which was meant for you, okay? And we have here celebrating the world's diversity. We spoke about a lot of that already. I have to hurry up, I'm sorry. But yeah, we spoke about it, like you are going to be expanding. Don't worry about that. And we have right here, spirit messages, observe limitations. Yeah, you're going to be taking in, like I said, certain understandings here, and then you're going to be moving in your authenticity right around here to really think outside the box and move further, okay? We spoke about that, but this is like you, it's a complex feeling because of all the negative things that you still have to battle with, but you're still moving forward with that positive, optimistic mindset, okay? But spirit messages, the universe is speaking to you, and you're listening to your guidance, your wisdom. You know, we spoke about right around here, okay? Allow that to continue helping you, and especially with the reading. Okay, so Aquarius, I really do hope this was beneficial, helpful, and thank you for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice in which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.